All right, we're heading up the mountains into the Shenandoah National Park. I guess it is National Park, right? And we're gonna make a Tesla AutoPilot video where we're gonna test it out. Let it go by itself through an entire section of Skyline Drive. If the car does well, we'll do it again. You can see how much mileage I have, almost 179,000 right now. I had this car since March of 2017. It's now middle of August 2021. And here's the software I have. We're running 2021.25, no, 0.12.25.7. Making our way up to the park. It's starting to look very foggy up here, and also I want to let you know I just did a hard reset on the computer so we know everything is in as good a shape as it can be right now for this test. All right, we're getting very close. We're almost there. It's got to show them our pass. We have a pass because we've been traveling so much to get onto Skyline Drive. All right, this is Thornton Gap. We're gonna get on Skyline Drive and we're heading to Front Royal, the exit at Front Royal. There's only a couple exits you can actually get off of Skyline Drive and onto other roads, and this is one of them. Yeah, we need to show them our pass. We got a pass. Yeah, that's crazy. It costs $30 just to get in here once. How much money, how much value have we gotten out of the $80 pass we have? So we have $80. You can get a lifetime pass? What is this? Lifetime U.S. citizens permanent, age 62 plus. So once we turn 62, we can go everywhere, forever and ever, just buying it once. Sounds like, gotta be 62, right? U.S. citizen permanent resident. All right, so we're heading north. As soon as we make the right turn, I'm gonna start this thing up. Denise has to say our prayers. I hope nobody gets right behind us. So it's 2:26 in the afternoon, middle of August, 2021. All right, as soon as I get in my lane, I'm gonna turn on the autopilot and leave it on the whole time. All right, speed limit 35. So let's, uh-oh, someone's calling me. No. Yeah, okay, John, we'll talk to you in a little bit. We'll set it, what, should we set it for more than 35 or just 35?
I don't know. What's the speed limit?
35.
No, 35 is fine. How many miles is this portion of Skyline Drive?
I don't know. Did they give you a map?
No.
I guess you'll have to use Google Maps or some other maps. I'm not saying Google's any better than anybody else. But, okay, and if you're wondering why I don't need to touch the wheel, it's because I've got my autopilot buddy on right here. See, okay, this one says 30 miles per hour, so it's probably a good thing we leave it at 35, see how it reacts. I know that we were trying out autopilot earlier on some back roads, some twisty roads, and it was not doing well. It was going over the double yellow. You know, sometimes they dig them out so that it makes that noise that when you cross over. They have not done that here on Skyline Drive. I haven't been here in such a long time. I didn't know if they did or not. So there's someone behind us, but they're way back. I don't think anybody's in a hurry on this road, are they? Except for maybe those guys. The crackling exhaust.
I thought that was a tree falling.
A tree falling. See, all those people, they're fast cars. What are they doing up here on the speed limit 35 road?
Are we going all the way to Front Royal?
Yeah, Front Royal.
That's far, 52 minutes. So you're going to record for 52 minutes?
Uh-oh. It's giving me, I hope I don't get locked out. Yes, if I can do it straight. I'm trying to do it straight the whole way. That's the idea. See if you can catch a view there. It's a little view. It's kind of foggy. Okay, we're around the corner. It's having a little trouble, but it's staying in the lane. It did stay in the lane.
It's 31 miles.
It'll take an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
3 miles an hour, yeah.
Sorry about my old dirty windshield and stuff. It did rain and road spray got it, and I tried cleaning it again. That's why you see a few water dots. Like, it's being real sensitive. See, I got to tug at the wheel. It's beeped at me once. Usually it'll beep at me a second time, and then if it beeps at me a third, that'll be it. The third time beep will shut itself off. So I need to be paying attention to that. That's really all I should be paying attention to, is making sure that it doesn't shut off on me. The car should be doing all the rest of the work, hopefully. And it's really overcast today. You can see some of the wet spots in the road. It had rained. See, it's doing it again. My AutoPilot buddy is not working that well with the software version.
Have you brushed your teeth yet today?
Have I brushed my teeth? What's that got to do with this video? You can't smell me through YouTube, but I have not brushed them. There was no running water in the porta potty, so at the hike we just did. Well, actually, I didn't even go to, you probably brushed your teeth in the coffee shop, didn't you? We just went to a coffee shop in Sperryville, Virginia.
I didn't bother because I was just about to drink a whole cup of tea. So
Yeah.
I haven't brushed my teeth either.
Oh man, that's why you tasted like a trash can when I kissed you this morning?
You didn't kiss me.
We did see on one of the trails, just to make some conversation, someone actually took a crap right on the trail, right? I just thought it was some white paper. I didn't know what it was. I was recording and went, oh, hold on, I gotta tug on the wheel again.
There were 2 turds under the tissue.
You picked it up?
No, I could see that they were sticking out from underneath the tissue.
Okay.
Picked it up. How
Yeah,
did you think
analyzed
I
it. She had a pair of chopsticks with her. She's like kind of playing with it, like sushi. This is very sensitive. Look at this. Maybe it's because I took the wrap off the wheel. I took it off because it looks ugly, and we're going to be recording for like an hour. That van was almost over the double yellow.
Close. This car likes to hug the double yellow. I imagine something.
2485 BM's Gap. You think so?
Yes.
I hope not.
All it takes is AutoPilot.
It's doing it again. This software version is very sensitive on that.
If some other driver is texting or otherwise distracted and AutoPilot is hogging the lane, you're going to smack someone.
I hope not. AutoPilot needs to figure that out. It needs to look way down the road and see what other cars are doing on the other side of the road, but I don't think that's programmed in to the software right now. That's my guess. So many things aren't programmed in. Like if you saw some recent videos I did with driving in a heavy thunderstorm, it doesn't know where the rain puddles are on the road. It's not even looking for them. Usually doesn't even look for anything, any kind of obstruction in the road, unless it's like a giant tree fell across the road. It'll probably notice that. But that's about it. Oh, here we go again. I really got to remain active. See, all I'm doing is, if you're not familiar with AutoPilot, I'm just tugging on the wheel a little bit, just so it knows someone's there. It always wants to know someone's paying attention and is ready to intervene if necessary. And if you look at the map, you can see where the road's going. See, we got a hard left coming up, a sweeping hard left after the straightaway. Yeah, it says 30. And also my wheel, notice it's not leather wrapped, even though I have a 2017 early car. Everybody had leather wrapped steering wheels, but I got a special rim here. It's all plastic, like a urethane. See if you got any views here. Any views?
You've been over this before, so yeah, there
Yeah.
are views here.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get back to what's happening here. What? Whoa. Okay. Yes. Oh no, that's the second beep. Oh no.
Oh, we're only 2 miles into this, and you have
All right. Well.
30 more to go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stop the car. If it ends up, if I screw up with that, I'm just gonna stop the car. I'll keep the camera rolling, and I'll just put it in park and then put it in the drive. It's all you need to do. I don't know if that one was because I wasn't touching the rim or because it was just a tight turn, because it wasn't. Well, look, it's doing it again. Okay, this one is another kind of sharp corner. It's not as bad as that last one was. I probably should not have had the camera looking at the overlook. Let's see how we're doing here.
Whoa, that truck was over the
Yeah,
yellow.
yeah.
You were really close.
It's doing that to me again. Prompting me again. It's a stone wall, nice soft barrier there. No damage to your car if you hit that.
How was your coffee?
Oh, my coffee was just okay. It was good. It was better than average at the Sperryville coffee place. Coffee and wine bar.
Are their mochas sweet?
No, they're always sweeter than regular coffee unless I get one that tastes just like a regular coffee pour. Look at this person. Whoa. Take your good old time. I guess you got nothing else to do. What were they doing there? There's nowhere to even pull off here.
Maybe there was a deer.
A bear, maybe, too, right? Deer, bear.
Yeah.
A bear chasing a deer. Oh, it's doing it again. I just have to be very vigilant with this. Look at this motorhome thing. A bunch of them. All right. Is this a overlook? Let's see if I can move the camera over. Yep, there's a nice view. So you get the views and you get to watch AutoPilot at the same time. And we don't stop for any of the views, but you get to watch them. Is that a view? Yeah.
So many mountains.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I saw like 7 different ridges.
You did?
Yes. We've probably climbed all of them.
Yeah. I'll say, especially after the hike we did today, which was, what was it? White Oak Falls. I mean, if someone says this is the best hike in the state or second best, it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're all, if you want something that has a lot of waterfalls, or you want something that has views, they're all going to be similar. If you want something that's quiet, what really makes a difference is if it's popular and somebody says this is the best hike ever, it usually is going to be very, very crowded on the weekends. That's the problem. I don't like to go to hikes where there's a ton of people. I mean, the whole idea is to get away from people, from the city environment for a while. And that's hard to do on these highly ranked hikes. We had some peace and quiet early in the morning because we left early. Whoa. All right. I wonder eventually if AutoPilot will start heeding the advisories, this yellow diamond, like knocking it down to 30, because it has never done that. And the entire time I've had this car and driven it, I'm the only driver. Denise refuses to drive. I put all the mileage on myself on this car, so I'm familiar. It's never been able to do that.
This car scares me.
It does?
I don't like something taking over the wheel and the accelerator. I feel like I'm out of control. Even cruise control scares me.
Well, on this road, it's not like you've got a lot of aggressive drivers, traffic lights, stop signs, or anything like that. But you do have some sharp corners and people pulling out of these overlooks.
Do you want me to hold the wheel for you?
No, you don't, no one needs to hold it. It's just when there's a white line that goes around the perimeter. If you don't react to it, it's kind of prompting you to tug the wheel. That's all it's doing.
But if you have your hand on the wheel, won't the white line
No.
never appear?
Because if you just kind of hold the wheel so it can kind of slide, it doesn't feel any pressure. It needs to feel pressure. It wants you to tug it. If you don't tug it, doesn't matter if you touch it. It has no idea if you're just touching it with your fingers. I found that out early on. I have a couple early videos when I first used AutoPilot on the interstate, and it shut down on me for the first couple times. I couldn't figure out why. I'm like, I'm holding the wheel. It's because it has nothing to do with it. It wants to know if you can tug it. See, now it's white. Like, oh no. Oh. What? Oh. Wait, did I lose? Yeah, I lost it. I completely lost it. I'm gonna pull off at the next overlook.
There's grass here.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a nice soft shoulder to sink into. So we'll keep the 35, reduce speed ahead. You're reducing it from 35? Maybe there's room for us to pull off. It's like, we don't even need AutoPilot. Let's drive. Here, I'll use old AutoPilot, which is my knee. Look, whoa.
Please don't when there's a big truck coming.
All right, I'm gonna stop right here just for a moment. If I can pull off. Can I pull off here?
Well, yeah.
Do not enter.
It's not a good place to pull.
Actually, no, not there. I'm not talking about the grass. I'm talking about making a turn, getting off this road.
The cars are coming around this corner super fast.
They're supposed to be 35 maximum. Actually, probably I think it went down to 30. All right, I'm just gonna kind of go in. Yeah, let me stop the car. All right, we'll have to take a little loop through here. It's gonna add a little bit to our drive. We're not even gonna try autopilot in this section. Actually, this goes way back, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, we may be taking a long, long loop. I should have gone somewhere else. My gosh.
You might be wasting electricity.
I'm sure I am. Well, this is our inaugural test. We're learning all these things.
Oh, someone's having a picnic.
All kinds of picnic people.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks like a typical Virginia picnic, like the ones we see at Lake Fairfax.
It's just a big loop, I guess. It's a picnic area. I wonder if autopilot works in here. No.
There are no lights. I saw a sign that said Appalachian Trail that way.
Yeah, it's up here.
I didn't know it went along the Skyline.
Oh yeah, this is when I used to hike it all the time. When I was younger, I was taken here. And most of the trails meet up with the Appalachian Trail. We could have met up with it today if we wanted to. But the hike we were on, we already had enough mileage. We didn't need to do that. So this was just a little detour. All right, Denise, can you please look to the right? Because I can't see anything. I'm just going to look to the left.
It's clear.
All right.
Did you shut off your car?
Yeah. All I do is put it in park for a split second.
Wow.
All right, we're back. Back to the test. So Elk Wallow, if we can make it next time past Elk Wallow, we know Autopilot Buddy's working better. That driver had his left arm hanging out the window. Did you see that? I was afraid it's gonna scrape it off with the mirror or something. This car is definitely wider than you think it is. It is the widest Tesla, at least for now. Definitely wider than S. It's based on the S platform, but this is definitely wider.
Is it wider than the Cybertruck?
No, I think that Cybertruck will be bigger. I don't think Cybertruck will even be able to fit into a lot of the supercharger spots. There's going to have to be drive-through supercharger spots, I think, when the Cybertruck comes out. That's another reason for its delay, if you've been following that. They said they're going to start deliveries by the end of this year, but now they're saying sometime next year. They're going to have to purchase some gas stations. I know that oil and gas usage is down. It's probably going to keep going down over time, and they'll be able to convert some of these to drive-through, pull-through electric vehicle chargers. So I'm also sure that, you know, none of this is going to be free for Cybertruck. If you're going to be using any of that, none of that's going to be free.
Is your car wider than the Tesla Semi?
No, I don't think so. Uneventful here. Downright boring, right?
We need to drive through a ground bee's nest or something.
All right, well, here's a sharp right turn according to the map. If you're seeing at the map, we're about to enter a sharp right corner. I gotta tug the wheel again. See, it's giving me the white ring.
The sign says 25.
Well, I'm not gonna touch this. Let autopilot slow it down if it needs to. It will slow it down. Sometimes too late.
After you've already gotten into someone else's lane.
Let's see how we do here. That did fine. We slowed it down like a mile an hour. That was it. We did like 34 in a 25 corner. Or 25 advisory anyway. We're definitely going up. My ears are popping. Yeah, like 585 watt hours per mile. If we're going 35 miles an hour, that's pretty high. But on the way out, when we hit Front Royal, it will, this is Matthew's arm, we'll be going down the whole way near the end. It'll probably be regen all the way out of the park on that north end. Pick up a lot of range.
So,
Matthew's Arm Campground.
watts is a hairdryer?
1,500. Well, this is watt hours per mile. This is a range, a measurement of the volume of electricity something is using every mile. It's a volume, I think, measurement. Watt hours. It's not watts. Oh, there's a bike ride. Oh my gosh. Let's see what happens here. Should I just let it ride?
Yeah.
We're gonna hit this person, I think. Wait, let's see what happens. Like, you can't even see. There is haze on this overlook. You can't see anything. Like, autopilot is down to nothing because of the biker. It sees the biker.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to take over, right? After the corner, though, not in the corner. But let me see. All right, I'm gonna take. I'm just gonna have to take over, right? Because there's no way we'll be behind this biker the entire rest of the drive. But it did slow down. It didn't hit the biker, so take note of that. There we go. Back to 35 fast. Back to work, and I already had one prompt. Again, I think I wasn't fast enough. We were looking over that hazy overlook. There's no view there. I guess because we're at higher elevation. When we were lower and you saw all those mountains, Denise, right? That was a much lower elevation. There we go again, getting prompted. Yeah, I can see the haze, the fog coming out here on the right. I'm gonna start looking at nothing, no view at all. No view of any skyline. So I'm gonna start prompting whenever I move the hand from the camera. This fog may be a driving issue. Whenever I move my hand from the camera or tilt the camera to get a view or something, I'm gonna try to tug the wheel in advance so that it gives me more time. It buys me more time. Watch for fallen rocks. I don't know if autopilot will watch for fallen rocks.
I doubt it.
Hogback overlook elevation 3,385. There's nothing to see here. Look at that. There's some motorcyclists, but there's nothing to see. There's absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. There's a
Restricted view on a hazy day.
I'm sure it would look awesome, actually, on a regular day. Maybe next time we do this. This also, since we're on the northern end, this may be the highest we get. It may be all downhill from here. In which case, we'll pick up some more views. There's not going to get any views up higher today, which is fine for us. So we've been going for almost 21 minutes now. Tug the wheel. Whoa, it's foggy here. Little Devil's Stairs overlook. Let's see if we see anything there. Yeah, we're in the green. We are regenerating.
Ocean.
That's what that noise was. Opening a plastic bottle.
Coffee shop. My hands are all dry.
This thing is constantly asking me for prompts. Maybe it's because I took that rim off, the cover off the rim. I don't think. Little Dover Stairs, we're 3,100, so we've definitely gone down a couple hundred feet, and still there's nothing but fog. And whoa, look at this. Look out. There's another biker. That car's gonna have to yield. I sure hope you yield because I can't do anything. I wonder what autopilot would do if that car just jutted out all of a sudden. That would not be good. Would it? Little hogback overlook, 3,035 feet, and we'll probably see nothing again here. Nothing but haze. They got kids. Look, kids, look at the white puff. Aren't you glad we spent $30 to drive up here? But it probably was cheaper than going to the movies.
It was cheaper than going to Build-A-Bear.
Oh, yeah. I can see, like, we're coming in under the haze here, looks like. Maybe that haze starts around 3,000 feet. Once you get below that, it cuts off. Whoa, here we go. Corner. All right, we have a really long left corner here. Look at this. Watch for fallen rocks. We got barely any visibility. We got a hard left corner here with a 30-mile-per-hour advisory. And I've got a truck coming up behind me, but I sure hope I'm not in a hurry. Mount Marshall, 2,850 or below. It's an overlook, but we're not going to be able to see anything, I'm sure. Yeah, nothing. I'm not even going to try to scan there because there's nothing there. We're picking up some range. Been all green since we hit that hogback overlook. Uh-oh. That might be prompt number 2. Doesn't take long for me to not be watching. Wait, let's see if we've got some views here. We might have some kind of a view. Some kind. No, not really. All right, we've got a sweeping left, and then a sweeping right, and then a harder left that goes almost, does it 180. It's gonna be a long turn. If you're wondering, looking at my tire pressures, wondering why the back is 11 pounds higher than the front, just because it still has negative camber, even though I put the intuitive parts in the back so they can adjust the camber, because Tesla's come from the factory, non-adjustable negative camber in the back, and I did adjust it. Oh, and we're gone already. Wow, just like that. Well, this is what happens. Turn it off. All right, let me put 35 on it. I'll do the steering until I find a place to turn off. Denise, if you could help me with that.
Sure. I'll watch for the overlook signs.
I'm seeing something right here.
There is something, I don't know what. Grab those
Yeah.
springs again. That looks just big enough to pull off and reset your car at.
Yeah, let's do it. Plus, they get to pass me. Even more important. All right, that's all you have to do. You know, just want to make sure you haven't fallen asleep, and if you did or are about to fall asleep, that you reconsider driving.
Me?
Anybody who's driving, like, maybe don't drive anymore. This is the second time already. Can you believe that? Browntown Trail, it says. Browntown Trail. Oh. All right, put it back. Oh.
Black Eyed Susans. Isn't it a little late in the year for Black Eyed Susans?
This is higher elevation. Everything's gonna be later. It's already prompting me. All right, here's the long sweeping left, where we're gonna make a 180 almost. Range view overlook, elevation 2810. I don't think we're gonna have any views there. Denise, you can look, but people are here, but there's no views.
It's all overcast. They're here having tailgate parties.
Oh. So we're at 28 minutes now. Well, so far the main errors here have been me not tugging on the wheel so that autopilot won't shut itself off. But the only real problem it's had has been that biker, because unless that biker moves over to the right of the white line, it was never going to pass that biker. And remember, this vehicle, if you don't know, has the full self-driving computer, and on S and X there's actually 2 computers. So I have that, and I also have AutoPilot 2 from the factory, which along with the full self-driving computer should be able to do everything on its own. I also upgraded this center computer to MCU 2 from MCU 1. That supposedly shouldn't matter, although there are other issues besides running the full self-driving software that MCU 1 has, and that's why I upgraded to MCU 2. And it's also way faster. It's much more responsive than the old system. How about that? There's a nice view. Little view, but you can't really see out. Can you see? View over there a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. The clouds dissipated in the valley.
We're almost 30 minutes into the drive now.
We'll arrive in Front Royal in 28 minutes.
Really? So about halfway? Yeah, and I only have 67 miles of range left, but it should be downhill, I think, continually almost the entire way there at this point in time.
Is there a supercharger in Front Royal?
No.
Are we going to Strasbourg?
I don't want to go to Strasbourg unless we can't make it. I think we can probably make it over to Haymarket, I think.
Did you tag me in the hike this morning on Strava?
No, I don't even know if it uploaded. Because when I stopped the hike, there was no signal of any kind where we were. It may not have even uploaded it. We're going down, down, down now again. Look at this constant prompting. It's not always like this. It depends on the software version. But also, I've never really let AutoPilot go like this on its own for such a long period of time. I mean, I'm on the interstate. That's different. I don't know. There's always some reason to touch the wheel when you're on the interstate. But this kind of driving is different. It's kind of laid back. 2,890 feet overlook. There's a little bit of a view there. And tug the wheel again. A very sharp right corner, it looks like, approaching. It's not giving us any advisory on it. That person was over the double yellow. There are passing zones here. People don't have to stay behind me forever. Looks kind of straight here for a while. Is mile 14? Is that to the end? That concrete post had 14 on it.
Yes.
I think oh no, there's my first warning. Overlook, can they see anything?
It's a little hazy. I don't see anything. I do see some ridge lines. They're hazy though. I see farm pasture, all kinds of farmland.
This is kind of a sharp one. And another sharp one to the right. And then a sweeping left turn. This is rated at 30, it says.
I don't feel so good.
Oh no.
Do you think maybe chai tea
Uh-oh.
is making me sick?
I might be kicked out of here again. Chai tea's making you sick? I don't know, maybe.
Yesterday I didn't feel well after I drank chai tea with soy milk.
Milepost 13. I think you just want to drive. That's what I think.
No.
Be glad that YouTube doesn't let you smell. Oh, I'm gone. Just like that. This is the third time on this drive. Oh my gosh.
AutoPilot is sick and tired of your buddy. He's not falling for that anymore.
Alright, let's keep it at 35. I'll steer. See, it's slowing it down. Oh, can I? Well, I probably could have pulled off there, but I didn't see that in enough time.
For you. Don't pull off here. It's a brick wall. Stone wall. There's an overlook.
Okay, we're at 2,300 feet too. We'll see if we can see something here. How is this an overlook? It's totally overgrown. Can you see anything?
No, not a damn thing.
Let's at least pull up here where you might be able to see something. That truck passed me, and there's a few raindrops that happened. Can you see anything?
Well, I can see a barn off in the distance. There's a great view of that barn.
Okay, we're back.
Other people are falling for the overlook too. They're like, somebody was burned.
It's a scam.
Must be
They charge us $30 for this?
I could have bought a new outfit.
Well, we didn't have to pay.
I know. That's what those other women are saying.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Look at it. Already it's giving me the prompt. It must know that I'm recording this video.
Are my legs tanner than they were in the springtime? I think I remember being ghostly white. I'm not ghostly white anymore.
Yeah. Everyone there's mile 12. Everyone who's white, light color skin wants to tan. I've noticed that. Always, and then the other way around too. People who have dark skin think that they wish they were lighter. It's always, the grass is always greener. But the problem with light skinned people is that means you get premature aging, wrinkling, skin cancer, all this other stuff. I'm just randomly tugging at the wheel now. "37 minutes altogether right now on this drive." Okay, we're in some twisties coming up here. So far, all the curves have been fine, really. I don't think I've had a bad one where we're going over the line. curve to the left. Some of them aren't constant radius like that one. It's a little, I guess when they're blasting through the hillsides, they didn't get it quite right. But it's still, the car did fine. Mile 11. Oh, is that something different? Another overlook. There are people stopped here. We're at 2,400 feet now. Okay, someone's pulling out. What's gonna happen? Let's see. Okay, we're okay. Can you see something there?
Yeah, I see ridge lines, trees. Indian Run overlook.
Should that be Native American Run?
Yes.
Compton Gap. Elevation 2,415.
We went to Compton, California. It was not nice.
Did we get out? Did we go anywhere?
No, we were afraid to get out. Why didn't we go for coffee or something?
I don't know. There's a Model X. Do we wave? Should we wave at people?
No.
Oh, wave. Tesla wave drivers. Yeah. They didn't wave at us. No Tesla drivers wave at each other.
She didn't even acknowledge your presence.
That's what Tesla drivers do. They completely ignore you. That's what Tesla service does too. Unless you. Oh, it's a stick. We're gonna hit it. AutoPilot. Ah!
I really missed it.
It missed it?
Yeah. I would have heard it if you hit it.
Oh.
I would have heard it.
We're at 41 minutes now. Continue the descent. Well, anyway, for rear tires, they are higher because you ride more on the center of the tire rather than the edges. And the problem is you're riding on the inside edges all the time. That's the problem with the rear tires on the Model X and Model S. But it's even worse on Model X. And it's even worse the lower you ride in your suspension. So I got the suspension parts in there so that you can align the camber and actually change it and make it straighter up and down. And then in addition to that, I've got extra air pressure on the tires, which also you need anyway when you're towing. Whoa. Whoa. That was a very sharp, it almost looks like a left turn there on the map. That map is not populating right. I don't know why, but it's not. It's like a hard right turn up here. This is like an actual right turn, but I know it's not. It's giving us an advisory down to 30. Some taller trees here. Shadier. We've got a left turn to the left. It's not so tight, but then a super hard right turn after that, it looks like.
There are 5 cell phone charging blocks in your power strip. 5. How many cell phone blocks do you need to charge your cell phone?
I don't know. Oh, okay, what do we got here? An overlook? And it's a sharp. Whoa, they were over the double yellow. See if you can see any view there. Yeah. Haven't seen this concrete mile markers in a while. But we also haven't had AutoPilot put us in jail in a while. Oh, I'm being a little more active, I guess, with this. Elevation 2,085 feet. Yeah, you can see stuff now. Look, you can see stuff. Well, hopefully the car will turn right. Is it a sharp right? Can we see anything of this overlook? There's a van. Yeah, we see a van. How about out the window here? Yeah, there's a nice view.
Farmland.
Yeah, there's a nice view down there. Uh-oh, bike rider. They're off the road, though. That's a road biker, isn't it? Yeah, that's not a mountain biker. I don't even know if mountain bikes are allowed in this park. But apparently regular road bikes can ride on the roads. Another good view. We're definitely losing elevation. You can see it, and we have a twisty road ahead.
Watch these cars. There were 3 of them.
It's a BMW club. No snap, crackle, pop exhaust. Another overlook down here. Let's see how we're gonna handle this corner. Whoa.
Tree branch. Don't hit it.
Okay, let's see what AutoPilot does. Nope. I don't think we hit it. I don't think it was trying to avoid it either. I don't think it even knew it was there. Yeah, my average watt hours per mile in the last 5 miles is 65. That's incredibly low because we're just going down, down, down. I've still got 65 miles of range. That hasn't changed in a while. There's another good view. Now it says speed limit 25. Let's see if autopilot will lower it. Yeah, it lowered to 30 max. And it knows it's a 25 speed limit. It's just giving us another 5 miles per hour. There's some gates. We are at 48 minutes, almost 49 minutes. Visitor center. Programs, get your programs. Someone could pass me if they want to. Dickey Ridge Visitor Center. Denise used to be a Dickey. There's the visitor center. Nice stone building there. Have you seen a mile marker in a while? I have not seen one. And now we're back to 35. Let's see if autopilot will shoot the speed back up. That's like a wide open view ahead. Usually you have to go right at the side. Yeah, there it goes. It increased the maximum too. It did that automatically. 50 minutes. See, it's like a wide open view here. At this rate of descent, we might go into negative watt hours per mile. It's going down, down, down. And then we have a diamond for 30 right now. Let's see how we handle this one. Whoa. You can hear ice in the cooler shifting. There's a bike rider, but that car is waiting. Autopilot slowing down. It is slowing down. It's just slightly, but it realized something wasn't right. So how will these self-driving cars, assuming you believe that this is actually going to happen to my car, handle the bike riders? They're going to have to figure something out with the software. Is it going to have to wait till a passing zone like this to pass a biker, or is it going to do it anywhere? You know,
I think it will wait for a passing zone.
Really? That could really hold up traffic for a long, long, long time.
You're supposed to treat those bikes with the same respect you would another vehicle. So
1390 feet.
Obey all the laws
Uh-oh.
to the T. They'll wait until it's safe to pass.
Well, that's going to hold up a lot of... Nobody waits, I don't think, right? If you see a biker...
No human will wait, no. They will not hold up traffic. They're too impatient.
There's some kudzu. That's not
So
good.
instead of Elon taking over the whole world, I think the bikes are going to take over the world. They're going to hold up all the
Human-powered
Teslas.
bicycles?
Yeah.
Start a big protest. Drive right in front of all the Teslas and slow them all down. 56 watt hours per mile average. Yeah, we're at 68 miles. We've gained range during this leg of the drive. More kudzu on the left. Stuff's everywhere. On the right, everywhere. It's highly invasive. It'll destroy it. It'll choke the whole forest out. And these trees don't look very good.
Who brought it here?
I don't know. And this is a national forest or park. Aren't they managing that? They should be.
Who's running this outfit?
Outfit.
I heard that at a wedding. Some elderly gentleman asked me who was running this, what kind of outfit I had going on here at this place.
They say dog and pony show sometimes when they're being condescending, right?
Yeah.
What is a dog and pony show? Is that vegan?
No.
You can see the mountains are right here next to us. We're down low. This says speed limit 20. Let's see how autopilot handles it. It's in a 35. I'm not going to... It's slowing down already. It's pre-turn slowing down. We're going 26. 26. We're over the double yellow a little bit there. You can see that clearly. Oh, did all right, I guess. At least there was nobody in the other direction at that time. It could have been bad if there was. We're into the negative. We're negative 24 watt hours per mile.
I hope there's a supercharger within 68 miles.
Yes.
You got your white.
Uh-oh. White ring of death. My ears just popped.
Mine too.
Much lower elevation. All right, 55 minutes. This test, but remember, some of this includes me having to restart or put it in the park to re-enable autopilot. Denise's plastics are just popping and popping.
Why is it doing that? Because of the elevation change?
I don't know, but it sounds like glass breaking. It's so annoying.
I had to let the air out.
I know we shouldn't be using those, right? We should be using refillables.
Yeah, I've told you a million times.
Well, I need to keep jugs in here then or something. Either way, it's going to be some plastic. I'm not going to use tap water. There's another biker. Negative 87 watt hours per mile. Yeah, I have it on range mode now. I was concerned we won't make it to the next charger, but I can probably turn that off. You can see we're almost at the end. This is it. Entrance slow. All right, so this is like an hour test, I guess. Almost an hour test. Reduce speed ahead, 20. All right, well, that's it. Let us know in the comments what you think. How do you think we did?
Good job.
The Supercharge number 2029.